Okay, this is my review on a really bad movie called The Passion of the Christ. Now, teachers thought there was something wrong with me. Thought I said Jesus sucked because I didn't like The Passion of Christ. Boo-hoo. I didn't like a fictional story versus supposedly a real person who hasn't been proven to be fictional or real. My point is, I don't hate Jesus. I just hate the Passion of the Christ. The story is not very complex as I think it is. It's just cuts from heavily focused on Jesus being tortured, and for some reason we're supposed to care for him because he's being tortured. Boo hoo hoo. We keep on coming to the past before Jesus was being tortured, and I learned nothing about him of who he is. We don't relate to him, we find him likable, we look up to him, but we don't relate to him. And when you're going to show him heavily being tortured throughout the film, and that's going to be your main Mel Gibson, that's going to be your main vision for the film, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you an idiot? You must be, because you thought this was a bright idea to have. Let's just have him tortured and not having character development. It's gore porn, also known as Gorn. That's actually real thing. You should call it Gorn. When it's a mixture of porn and gore, we call it Gorn. Anyway, and he, maybe the only reason why they like him in this, because he's the most human thing about this film. And his mother, when he's dead, Jesus somehow seems more alive than her. Which is Mother Mary, Mother Teresa, I can't remember everything. And what was the whole point of him inventing the chair? And there's Dad says he was a carpenter. Not invent, he didn't invent, he was a carpenter. Yes, but we never see him be a carpenter ever in the film. He just instantly makes a chair. We never see him, they never show that he made it. They show that he invented it. And it's his invention. Well, you have Jesus thank for the chair. What a stupid thing he came up with. And this film's kind of a little insensitive towards, Mel Gibson seems to hate disfigured people, and seems to think that they're the Antichrist, because he made a disfigured person is evil. It's just that common sense. I'm not evil. I'm Mel Gibson. I'm not evil. I'm insane. This feels less of a film about Jesus Christ and more of a film of how Mel Gibson sees the world and how he thinks he's actually Jesus. That's it. That's what this film's about. This film's about Mel Gibson's ego, not about Jesus. It's also about those preachy dumbasses who think that just because something's about Jesus, it instantly means good quality act. No, you religious people, just because something's about Jesus doesn't instantly mean it's good. So you're telling me if Jesus told you to walk into hell and say, that is the gateway to heaven, that means it's a good thing? Or if Jesus told you to sign the agreement with Satan, that means it's a good thing. Or it said Jesus, now listen to the devil and jump off the cliff, that means it's a good thing. Or if you're a split preacher like this film. I'm sorry I'm not really talking about the stories, but the film's not based around storytelling. It's based around showing heavy, cool visuals, not storytelling. And the film's in Latin, which no one speaks anymore. Because why can't Jesus speak English? No one speaks Latin anymore. And why not even put subtitles on the film? Wait, you did put subtitles on the film. Wait, why put subtitles on the film? I mean, why put subtitles on the film if the film's going to be in Latin, which no one really speaks anymore, Mel Gibson? Why can't Jesus speak English? We're supposed to relate to him. Wouldn't make him to say it does make as much sense as the releasing of a movie makes release in America and have it speak Indian most time. Damn it, Slumdog Millionaire. Yeah, I know that was a different language, but that was good. It had a decent story and complex characters. This has complex characters as well as Cardboard gets complex characters. And every Michael Bay film and Uwe Boll film has better storytelling than this joke of a film, The Passion of the Christ. Every M. Night Shyamalan film, including The Last Airbender, had a better story than this. Because I already know what the fuck this story is. Oh wait, yes I do. It's garbage. That's the story. It's garbage. It's garbage. Why is none of this stuff making me feel better? Every time I see a clip from this film, I feel like I'm wasting my life. Yeah, I know I said you're supposed to waste your life during a film, but you're not supposed to notice you're wasting your life during a film. The reason why it's hard for them to sit through is because one, it's not complex, one, it's not deep, two, it's a bad story. I mean, even the Saw films, the bad Saw films, after that in Motel Hell, the original Motel Hell, had more character development in this and more of a story and less unnecessary gore and shit. Another thing, if you're gonna put the devil in the story, and have him actually be in the story, do something with him. Do something. Anything that's not a cameos. And what was the whole point of shooting to hell after having Jesus crucified? Are you supposed to symbolically mean that Jesus is in hell? Really? Oh, that was a sarcastic laugh. This is my symbolism of what I thought of this movie. We just have, when we have Jesus in flashback, it's not telling consistent story. It's just Jesus in random scenes showing up. Like when he why did he show up in a barn and sounded? And why can't we have him talking humanly with a sense of have him talk human with a sense of humor? Why does he always have to sound dramatic? I am Batman. Oh, I mean, Jesus! I am Jesus! It's very sad because we got a great person to play Jesus in a film. Miss coming out because he's from the main character from what's that show? Person of Interest. The guy from Person of Interest is there. He does a phenomenal, Oscar-worthy job in this piece of garbage. He is the only one that is giving a shit. Why did he have to waste his time? Crap, now I feel bad because this is actually a guy that can play a good Jesus Christ and could play a relatable one if he's given any story. I don't know what the story is, not at all.